good evening, welcome back ladies, gents and Pikachus. Yes, we're back to boxing, another one. So Jake Paul is going to fight Nate Diaz is what I hear. Been looking forward to this one for a long old time. And since I predicted all the rest apart from one so well, I thought I'd wade into this one. So let's have a look at the two fighters, starting with the problem child, Jake Paul.
What happened? Get that little...
He's looking to become as successful as the original.
Hello.
And now he's all grown up. He's got a great record with just a single loss to Tommy Fury, the brother of Tyson Fury, the current heavyweight and ring champion. Having predicted that Tommy Fury would actually win, or at least draw this fight, I'm pretty confident going into the next one. I've got to say though, I have my doubts about how dedicated both those fighters really were and how much of it was a stage show. So, take for granted that he's not quite as good as Mayweather, as much as he would have you believe, but he has come on a lot. He's quite a strong boxer now, and certainly against opponents like Nate Diaz, who aren't really a true boxer, I think he's got a pretty good chance of a first round knockout, certainly a win. So really, I think the only thing he's lacking here is big fight experience. In terms of strength, fitness, form, training, yeah, he's got it all. But what about Nate Diaz? We can't write this guy off. So maybe we should have a look at some of his footage and see where his strengths lie. Has he got any kind of chance in this fight more than just the press conference win? From what I've seen, he's definitely got the emotional edge.
Nate Diaz, you just shook up the world. How's that feel? Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfucker.
Over Jake Paul, but I don't think he's got much of a physical edge. Certainly, age will be a factor. And like I've noted before, most of his wins have been either ground and pound or submission wins. He hasn't really beaten anyone of note with a straight punch. He certainly hasn't knocked many people out. And the people he has knocked out haven't had a good boxing guard either. So, yeah, I think it's not looking particularly good for him in terms of skills, fitness. Certainly age is against him. And I think for once in his life, the crowd are not going to be behind him. He's quite unpopular at the moment. Nevertheless, you can't count this guy out. He's got that Miami badass about him, and he's got his reputation to defend. So watch out for this guy. He's going to be looking for that big win, and although the odds are against him, yeah, he'll vote himself in. He'll definitely give himself the best chance. So, with all that in mind, what do I think is going to be the bookies' take on this? What do I think is worth putting your money behind if you're a gambler, or if you just got a hunch, who do I think is going to win? This is an easy one. Jake Paul for me has got all the benefits here, all the chances are with him. So yeah, I think Jake Paul first round knockout. It's going to be a big, loud return to the ring for him. All his supporters are going to be loving it. All his haters are going to be hating it. It's going to be just like when his career started, which is part of the Jake Paul plan, isn't it? The show must go on, and it will go on. So yeah, I think the bookies are probably going to look quite favourably upon Nate Diaz just because of the name. And you know, they tend to like Jake Paul's opponents, especially if they've got previous experience. But you've just got to keep in mind, he's not a boxer. Jake Paul has done boxing for 3, 4, 5 years now. So, yeah, I think if you're putting money behind it, put it behind Jake Paul. It's a safe bet that he'll win. It's a slightly non-safer bet that he'll win in the first round via knockout with that, that walking back counterpunch that you love so much. So that's the end of this episode. Jake Paul to win by first round knockout. And that's it, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the fight if you watch it, and take care. Bye now. Bye. Obviously, don't be an idiot with your money. Only gamble what you can afford, okay?